Hello, my wonderful friends. I wanted to share some thoughts with you about something that can happen and happens to all of us when we're trying to manifest our dreams, or sometimes just living every day. And that's how to keep on going when you feel like you can't keep going anymore. And step number one, and I myself don't like to admit it, is that you are in that space. You know, you are just, there's some days you just can't even. And that's called being human. And that's okay. But don't beat yourself up about it. Too many times you'll find that, well, I should be able to do this, I should be able to endure. And all that happens is that you will find yourself pushing yourself when already you are in a state of exhaustion, or a part of you it's just not in you in that moment to continue with whatever it is that you're working on. And let me tell you the results if you keep on pushing. The first one is you're going to make mistakes because your heart and your mind are no longer, I'm going to say, at capacity to be able to focus, deal with, solve problems, whatever. So you will make mistakes, even though you say, oh, no matter what, I'm going to plow through to the end. And you're going to end up doubling back and having to redo or undo what you insisted upon. The second thing is you can find yourself becoming very bitter about pushing through. You're already exhausted. You are in a state where you want to retreat. And if you keep on whipping yourself about it, and sometimes we are the worst people for that. You know, there could be everybody's outside telling you to rest, take it easy. No, I'm going to push it. Then you end up being bitter for the very thing that you're striving to manifest or to create. And then let's talk about it. Again, we're talking about there is a sense of being tired in some manner. So if you insist on persisting, even though your fuel tank is on empty, you could go all the way to being burned out. And that takes longer to recover than just saying, hey, wait a minute. I need to take a step back and relook at this. So this is the way that you keep on going. Number one is that it's okay to take a breath. It's okay to realize that you are winded and truly rest. Rest your mind. It could be, I know for myself, just doing some pleasant activity where my mind is engaged and it can just be open. It doesn't have to deal with anything of the thing that I'm trying to overcome or work through. Rest your body. You've heard me talk about this time and again. A good night's sleep is amazing. And if you find that you need help with that, seek it. Stretch your body. Feel good within your body. Nourish it well. And you're going to find this is especially true if you've been driving yourself to the point where you're eating junk or trying to graze in between and never having a complete meal. Never giving your body the sustenance that it needs, or even just getting up and moving, giving it the opportunity to rebuild itself from the demands that you're giving of it. And when it comes to your spirit, that idea of just acknowledging you are where you are without judgment, you know, forgiving yourself if you need to. And there's no reason why I use air quotes is because this is a very human thing, is the need to take a beat from time to time. And when I say recover, do those things that help you recover morale. So doing those things mentally that help you feel good about yourself, that you can acknowledge your achievements, that you can acknowledge, hey, I'm still here. I might be tired in regards to this topic or whatever it is, but mentally it helps to ease your mind and helps to lift and open your mind again. When it comes to your body, those things that help you to feel rejuvenated, whatever that thing is. For some of you, it could be going out for a run. For others of you, it could be hiding with a book, which I like to do from time to time myself. Whatever that is, it helps your body feel reinvigorated after you have rested. Spiritually speaking, connecting with something that helps for you to go beyond yourself, to reconnect you with the why of why you're striving. It could be short term of, my favorite is reconnecting with nature. Sometimes just listening to the winds, looking at the sky, listening to the birds, you know, just feeling the earth under my feet. Earthing, grounding is just helps for me to regenerate. As well as spiritually speaking, reminding myself the greater reasons as to why I'm moving towards this project. It could be to improve myself. It could be to help to make the world a better place, whatever your why is. But you reconnect with it in that greater scope that helps to lift you up versus feeling like a burden in this way. So once you've done this, and take your time with this, what I notice with the rest and recovery is people are trying to rush and get back to it as soon as possible. And guess what? There are no shortcuts. If you try to quickly turn around and run back before you've truly rested and then recovered, you're going to feel yourself collapsing twice as fast, twice as hard. It's a rebound effect that is completely avoidable. And then finally you say, okay, I'm rested, I feel recovered, I feel rejuvenated, I'm ready. Then just don't go jumping back in the way that you did before. Because odds are, again, you're going to go spinning out and feeling, once again, getting to that space, I can't go forward. I'm too tired, I'm just too whatever. Reassess. So the first thing is just look at the way that you were approaching what you were trying to accomplish. Were you too gung-ho? Was it too little, too late? Was it that you didn't have all the information? What is it? Look at your strategy and the way that you were tackling what it is that you're trying to manifest. And come at it from of observing yourself. The other thing, too, could be is that, well, you were very much just a tunnel vision, perhaps, of, okay, I'm going to get this done, I'm going to accomplish this. That something in your environment might have shifted. They're maybe not as conducive. Or you discover that you need other resources or information that you didn't have. So reassessing your environment, is it conducive? Is there something that you missed? And in turn, adjusting. Maybe it's not the same strategy. Maybe your strategy adjusts to the environment. Or maybe there's something in your environment that you could use that could really help you that you didn't know until now because your perspective was locked in a certain way of doing things. The other thing I would ask for you to take a look at is how you're interacting with people. And I'll be covering this more deeply in a future video, but say, for example, that you're working very hard with someone towards a goal and you're adjusting for them and you present yourself as if you have no needs, as if you never get tired, as if you're okay with everything, you don't speak up. Then the other people can only go by with what they see. So they can only assume that you're okay with what's going on, that you don't get tired, so it's okay to keep on driving you the way that you are presenting yourself. And if you don't speak your thoughts, then they can't factor you in. So look at your interactions with people. You're going to find that if some people are a drain, give them that awareness. But if they insist on being a drain, you might want to reconsider, do you really need this person or people in your life? And if they have to be there, setting good boundaries to that relationship. If you find that there are people that really want to help you, but they didn't know how to help you, sometimes you don't even know how you need to be helped. I know it sounds kind of weird. Then let them in. If they've proven themselves trustworthy, if they've been there with you, then say, hey, this is what I want to accomplish. This is what I thought. It's not going the way that I hoped for. What are your thoughts or insights about it? And then it becomes, again, the idea of the co-creation. You're not carrying all the weight yourself. And giving that awareness, not only to yourself, that you have your rhythms. You're going to have your highs, you're going to have your lows. And allowing other people to know that. Paying attention that there's certain things present in your environment. It can lift you up or it can just tire you out. Being honest about that. So with that, when you feel that, ooh, I can't keep going, if you do these steps that I'm mentioning to you, which is number one, just acknowledge it's okay. It happens to everybody from time to time. Don't judge yourself. and rest and recover. And finally, just reassess. All of this is a learning curve. If you take the attitude that you're defeated, and in that moment when you're really tired, you can feel that way. But don't stay there. Because if you stay there and you say, I'm defeated, then you will be. If you go in that moment and say, I feel defeated, I'm not defeated, I'm just having a moment. And I just need time to get up again. And if you're in that space where you recover, but then also you need somebody else to reach out and to help you to get up, that is okay too. Today you will ask for help, tomorrow you will offer that help. It's a beautiful circle of giving and receiving. So this is what I share with you, my friends. This is all part of the human experience. And if you allow for it for what it is, it's a moment in time. It does not define you. It does not define whether you're going to succeed or fail. But if you have that honest and open determination, then you will succeed. Might it take you a little longer? Maybe. So what? That was all part of that reevaluating. Maybe your approach was not realistic or as attuned to the situation. But as you begin to move forward, you allow these rhythms of movement and rest. As you permit others to participate with you in a way that honors your humanity and you are honoring theirs, these moments of feeling completely wiped out become less and less. But remember, it is rhythm. It is the rhythm of movement and stillness. You are learning about yourself. You're learning how to dance with the universe. And so with this, my wonderful friends, Wanishi, bright blessings to you and your loved ones until we speak again. And as always, I'm grateful to you for your support. If you find that any of this resonates with you, please drop me a comment. I would love to read, and I love to answer back. And please share, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do. And if you have subscribed, again, biggest thanks. Until we speak again, bright blessings.